since the curse was cast. Everlight Kingdom, they're on a quest to save their ass. Journey with us as we tell you the tale. It goes down rough like a pure mountain nail. Everlight Kingdom, down at Everlight.
Having just barely escaped through Bartley's magic teleporter, the Cursed Ones stand battered and bruised next to the severed remains of their pursuer, a member of the new Royal Huntsmen. Atop the windy hills of Bradfoard, a comfortable coastal town and Everlight's ideal vacation spot, the Cursed Ones stare into the open horizon, closer to Shimmercross and Gloria than ever before. And a mere hop, skip, and a jump away lies their long-awaited confrontation with Orini and the mystery of Big Pony. However, they are in no shape to travel and must seek magical healing before their severe wounds claim the lives their curse has yet to take.
Did we destroy the portal?
I did.
Okay,
You see me holding their 2 wires. I did it!
Are they connected to the teleporter in any way, or?
They were.
Alright, where are we?
Good timing.
Oh, wait.
You can do it.
We left some people. Lucy.
Oh yeah, he just kind of pops up sometimes. I'm sure he'll find his way here, right?
I mean, he's royalty, isn't he? They're not gonna kill him outright.
I mean, according to them, he's already dead.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But he is very stupid.
Yeah.
So he might pull this off.
Alright, well, he'll figure it out.
In my opinion, being dumb is stupid is a superpower.
It should be an alignment.
You can be oblivious to whatever.
I want to take this guy's helmet off. Mac, you can make a strength check to try and break some pieces of armor off.
It's gonna be a 21.
Nope. What? Yeah, you try to find where like this armor separates from the person, and you don't really. You kind of wade through like.
Just stick it on a fire. Cook the insides out of it.
Yeah, you're also not able to determine what race this thing is either underneath.
I'd like to make a medicine check to see if the armor is actually healed to him.
Please go ahead. That is a good idea.
Yeah, I was about to suggest.
These are the fucking advanced huntsmen. Nope.
That's a 9.
Dude, this armor's alive.
So this is
After realizing that, I stopped touching.
so this is
That's living armor. That's weird. Who did you say these crimson guys were?
so these are the Royal Huntsmen. They were people last time.
Well, the last time they were alive.
Yeah.
The last time we killed them, they were people.
These are still people, but
So I'm walking up to whatever the peak, instead of leaving the room, I'm walking towards whatever the peak of the
at the
hill
top of the
is.
hill,
I'm
yeah.
trying, and I'm floating, because I can still fly, right?
Yeah,
So I
for a
just-
few more seconds. You have.
I did it!
Shit! I'm a god.
Time to see where we are. I just want to know where we are.
You look over at the peak.
Unnatural 20 investigation check.
Perfect. You see that you are just outside the town of Bradford. It's a gorgeous resort town with the best view in all of Everlight as it sits atop the second highest mountain in this kingdom. And it overlooks pretty much all of it, though a lot of it's difficult to see through all the forestry. And you're able to see very far off, you're able to see Shimmercross sitting atop the beaches of Everlight.
Alright, so I look down and see them kind of just fucking with the half guard.
Yeah.
You just kind of point in a direction.
Alright.
we should probably burn and bury that body.
It'll be fine.
I think we should
I'm
leave
start
it.
walking towards Francis.
Let's fucking burn this armor and bury it.
Why are you trying to burn it too? Just bury it.
It's living armor. I don't trust it. What if it digs itself back out and comes after us?
I hit it with lightning and it had no effect on it. Obviously, it's not exactly
We can put a
gonna
big rock on
burn.
top of
It's
it.
metal. Metal doesn't burn.
It's living, it's not metal.
You're stupid. This is all in character, by the way. You're not stupid, Eli. I love you. I don't know how long I won't have to walk, so I'm gonna just use this up while I have it and keep proceeding.
I fall straight to the ground.
Oh, just now. Okay.
I don't know how long
This is going to last.
As soon as you say, I'm headed that way.
Shit.
I'm gonna use my echo, and we're gonna start digging.
Okay, both of you make a survival check.
20.
Natural 20.
21.
We're really good at fucking
We're getting a
digging.
lot of. Yeah, you guys are great.
Yeah.
Diggers.
You guys have found your calling.
We should have been miners the whole time.
The enemy's coming! Quick, bury our trench.
Bury ourselves.
They'll never
They'll never find us.
Okay, yeah, you guys do successfully bury this armor. I'd say it takes about 30 minutes.
Can we go now?
I'm probably like super pale. I'm on death's door because I have 2 HP.
Wait, you're like dying.
I'm like
I
30.
forgot.
Both of you are.
Both of you guys are like, what are you? You at 1 health? Yeah. You guys both come through crippled.
Gash, I gotta get a new robe now.
Speaking of which, that gash has a couple maggots coming out of it.
It's getting infected. That was quick. Oh, it's necrotic.
Yeah.
I'd like to make
Good call.
another medicine check on this. And
You're not looking so good there, bud.
that's going to be a 22.
Our cleric is humping the ground still outside the tower, so we don't have a
Miles
healer.
back that way.
Yeah, we don't have a healer, so.
You're able to keep the wound from getting any worse, but you are not able to heal it. You are able to deduce, though, that it is a necrotic wound and will need some magical healing holy magical healing to get it tied up.
I pull out.
I know where you're going, and I love it.
I pull out. Where's it at? There it is. I pull out my golden religious symbol and just put it on it.
Okay.
Is this helping?
You gain 1 temporary hit point.
I touch it. I see 1 maggot just like fall off because I brushed it. I guess it works.
I believe.
I don't feel anything.
You feel it now, you heretic.
Is Brim with me?
Sure, you and Brim are together.
Okay, cool.
Just strolling towards Bradford.
So yeah, I hobble. I go move 15 foot per minute. My leg is broken still.
You know, my echo's gonna carry him.
I nuzzle.
Yeah. You feel safe and secure.
What does an echo smell like?
Static.
It smells like a fresh dryer.
Ozone.
Oh yeah, that's a really specific smell too.
Yeah.
Onless, before you head into town, do you change your appearance at all?
Yes, I'm still going to hobble.
You don't want to be one of them? You should keep looking like the fucking huntsman.
No.
He was a guard. He's what he pretended to look like before.
And then I did try to look like one of the
that's right. That's right.
No, that draws way too much attention.
You look like a wizard.
No, I want to go back to my very basic traveling merchant.
Cis white male.
Like a huntsman looking like a guard.
Okay. You guys walk into Bradford, and it's got a charming aesthetic. All of their buildings are built from brick, which is painted white with red tile roofs. It's all very bright and saturated. A lot of colors that pop out, give it a comforting feel. There's plenty of gardens and trees, and just create these pleasant aroma that fills through the streets, which are paved with stone.
I'm looking for like a kiosk that might tell us like a map, like Disney World.
Sure.
You are here kind of thing.
Right,
Is there
sure.
anything like that shows us what kind of shops there are? If not, I want to ask a guard.
There is, at the city square, which is home to a lot of different performing acts like bards and stuff, there is a large wooden notice board with a map on it, kind of illustrating different points in town of interest.
Guys, 3 Days Grace is playing here tomorrow. What are the odds?
I'm gonna start headed towards like a tavern where I can rest up and then do some shopping.
I want to get my leg fixed. I'm hobbling.
Priests, a monastery.
There is a church and there is an apothecary.
A free clinic, maybe?
We'll go to a blacksmith or something.
You need to heal. You got 2 fucking health left.
Good.
You're not good.
No, because when I sleep and die, then I'll come back up full HP.
But then we all die.
I'll sleep like outside of town or some shit.
That's probably safe. I wouldn't put up a tent.
I mean, in the mornings we all put up a tent. I'll see myself out.
You look for a blacksmith or an armorer or something.
Yeah.
There's nothing. This looks like a town who does not enjoy supporting violence.
I'll have to find a band of outlaws or.
Do you want to come with me? I gotta get my leg patched up.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
It won't be reputable, but it will be cheap. Let's go.
I'm trying to find a holy man.
There's a church and an apothecary. Which you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna
Apothecary.
go
I'm
with
going to the church.
Okay, you
Fine, I go with the church.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick together.
Yeah, I'll go with
Someone
you
gets murdered.
guys.
You approach one of the tallest buildings in town. It has a flag bearing a religious symbol that matches the one that he owns.
We'll see if I can't recognize the religious symbol.
Please go ahead.
I've been studying it. Can I roll religious or something on it?
Okay, I'll live with that.
It's an 18.
Oh,
That's a 19.
Gonna be a 11.
Okay, so that works. So this symbol on top of the church belongs to a religious symbol known as, in Elvish it has a different name, but where its name stems from, but in common it's translated to speaker for the accused. Figures dressed in all white robes, a golden hood, and a golden mask. It appears when courts in good aligned cities wrongfully to punish an innocent either by accident or out of misplaced devotion. Their appearance is not guaranteed, but such a manifestation is usually enough for an immediate acquittal.
So it's like
An accusation out of spite, they don't show up.
Right.
so it only shows up if it's a wrongful accusation.
If it's an accidentally wrongful.
Right.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Not
so-
an intentionally wrong.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, they can still be heretics.
Yeah, they can still be
if it's
heretics.
Intentional, but if they're accidentally being a heretic, then they're screwed. That's a really lazy deity.
Exactly.
I can,
that
spend,
doesn't really fall
I
under
can
my
spend
umbrella.
this. I can spend this.
You guys walk into this church. It's very large and open on the inside. There are huge rows of church benches with a rug down the center that leads up to an altar, and breaking off from the altar are two separate open chambers. One where it seems like sick are being tended to. One is a prayer area. And there's a large stained glass window painting of this deity wearing the golden mask and hood and white robes. And as you're there, there's a few people on the benches sitting down praying. Mac, this is really appealing to you with your newfound revelations about yourself.
Okay.
Are we both gonna multi-class cleric?
As we walk in, we'll look at Brim.
Probably should hide the demon. You probably should hide the actual demon that's with you. You should probably put that in your pocket or something.
Pretend like you're collecting tithes.
Turn it back into a raven.
Yeah, just turn it back into a raven.
It must make us not evil, like not a
What
raven.
with the bag of rats?
Later.
A dove.
I have a white owl, okay? It's very holy looking.
He has a limited style, okay?
Put him into the bag of rats.
I'm looking for a priest.
You see,
But I don't want a high level priest. I want to look for a low level priest because I can definitely deceive him.
all right.
Someone who just started.
Yeah, it's his
First day
first
in the
day.
clergy.
It's definitely just a choir boy.
As you walk in, there is one guy who is not tending to the sick. He's a much larger, heavy-set man wearing these robes that sport golden and white colors. His hood is over his head. He's got a large, bulbous face with a big, round nose and thick, bushy eyebrows.
Hello, sir.
He,
We were recently attacked by bandits outside of your city.
oh goodness, my son! And he runs over to you.
We were just coming here to pay tribute to our Lord and Savior. I don't know his name
It's-
because it was never spoken to me.
I'm gonna try to pronounce it because I'm gonna say it's. Let's hear. You know what? I'm gonna say.
Go,
since
just
it's-
say it.
So I'm gonna make it up. Fuck! I said the word I picked. Tortoise.
Our Lord and Savior, Jordas.
Jorts.
We were just trying to pay tribute and they robbed us of all our tributes.
He runs up to you and puts his hand
And
over your
we're
shoulder.
wounded.
He's trying to support you. He's like, shh, my son, it's okay.
We just wanted to love our Lord.
I know it, and he loves you as well. You're in a safe place now. Come. Do you need a bread,
My
wine?
leg, I can't walk. As I sit
Wine.
down.
Bring me wine.
He takes you over and sets you down, and he goes, my son. So he takes you over and sets you down, and he goes, my son, it's okay. Take leave off of your leg. You spent enough time traveling.
My companions.
Yes. And,
Looking bad, man.
He's looking so bad right
he looks
now.
at both of you, and he looks at your. So I want to establish this. You are charred, covered in ash. You have a huge cleave in your back.
Yes.
You're bruised.
And I look like a guard.
Yeah, and there's a dent in your head.
Do they see me?
Yes, they see you, but you're not as in bad. Nowhere near.
No, I just have an infection and a concussion.
You're kind of fine, yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
feel like a pimple.
yeah.
The head won't rise.
Do something.
Because I got the infection from the gelatinous cube. They're all children of God, so it doesn't matter what they did to us, but we are injured.
Weirdly enough, his attention is drawn to you when he sees the necrotic damage done to your stomach and your chest, and he's like, my son, what happened? Who have you been consulting with?
It was heretics.
Atheists!
one of those foul beings. I'm gonna try to be as vague as possible because
Use names. Don't use names. Hey, that's a message. Don't use names.
characteristics, anything like that. He just slashed me with a sword, and it left some foul magic.
This is bad. This is very bad.
Do you have anyone who can heal through holy means? Or
And he puts both his hands on your shoulders. It's really uncomfortable. And he goes, only you, though. And he goes, my son, come with me. We must save that room tended to quickly. It will only get to us. And unholy magic will begin to rapture your body if it is not seen to.
Holy magic, no!
You can make a performance check to try and really seem emotionally distraught about this.
I'd like to make it.
Oh, fuck yes. It's gonna be a 21. We got a lot of 21s.
So do you want to make an insight check?
Yes, the 7.
7. This dude is a very devout man of this religion. He is really.
That's not great. That you rolled a 7. That's the answer you're getting.
He really knows what he's talking about.
You should probably ask a choir boy.
Very experienced. Been here a long time.
I'm gonna I am going to follow him. I'm gonna try to get to where I'm like just out of his eyesight, or just enough out of his eyesight. I turned Brim into a spider earlier, so yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of drop Brim off on a door on the way through somewhere.
Sure, like an archway or something.
Yeah.
I want to call it to me to call up in my robe.
He goes up your robe quick.
I'm the taint.
Are you okay, sir? It's the power of the
devil.
You see them cart onless. They cart you back to the room where all of these sick individuals are. There are a lot of people on beds moaning and wailing in agony. They prepare to lay you down, and he summons a few priestesses over. And they're all varied in age, from youthful adults to elderly. It's clearly the older the priestess, the higher authority and the more strength she has behind her magic. And they all begin sort of sizing up your wound, and he starts giving them instructions.
Hello, ladies.
They don't seem to address you. They seem to be blissfully ignorant, or not ignorant, but almost like not ignoring you, but not driving
almost
you.
kind of trance.
Yeah, like they're like, well, not trance, like not. There's nothing like kind of like there's like this righteous indignation about them. Like they're kind of talking to the clergyman who brought you back here, and they're just discussing multiple different things. He's telling them what's wrong. Right, he's telling them what's wrong with you instead of you telling them what's wrong with you, and they're clearly more focused on him than you. And it's in hushed tones. You're just kind of lying there on your back. You're looking at maggots slowly crawling out of your chest wound.
Well, we decided we gotta put you out of your misery.
Unless they all sort of gather around you, and they start applying stitches to your wounds, and they kind of start to like stitch it up a little bit. And one of them seems to be preparing a magical ritual of some kind with a lot of natural herbs and remedies, and a few. You don't see like a dead chicken like they're pulling out or something for like a witchcraft ritual. It's more stuff you would expect out of a religious institution. But she is muttering something while she's doing it.
So she's applying a little magic off in there too.
Yeah. The ritual is less about her creating this potion and more about the vermatic components that are coming out of her mouth.
Using that
She's
as
just
the
speaking
median.
pig Latin.
She's
Speaking pig Latin.
Itsne on the Ithgay.
Yeah, I just kind of let them do their thing, but I do try to study that formula.
Sure, absolutely. Make a, I'll say medicine check.
Yes, 25.
Alright. So yeah, you're able to kind of commit to memory everything that she's doing. As they proceed, after about 10 minutes go by, they finish stitching up your wounds. It does hurt a little bit, but they are applying this balm to it almost that kind of makes it like numbed a little bit, so it doesn't hurt quite as much as it probably could.
Slider King. We walked into a dentist office. That's all they have.
They're just guessing. They don't know what dentistry means. They're just guessing.
We work on legs?
At dentistry, you're working on
They see him and like, finally, someone to work on dents with.
profligate. As she finishes the potion, she kind of, I'm going to say you gain the benefits of a short rest through them stitching you up so you can roll your hit dice.
It's really good for a warlock.
Yeah, it is. I get my spell slots back.
So you're not at max health, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, I know this will probably encompass you up to your max health, but it won't give you any temporary hit points aside from the one that he gave you from your superstition.
You still have that +1.
And but they, after they finish stitching it up, they begin pouring the potion into your mouth. It tastes horrible, and it tastes like salad full of stuff that they made from the garden. And I'm not talking about the natural like plants they've grown. I'm talking the grass and pine straw and water.
Tastes like health food.
As she's doing this, she finishes up her prayer over you. You are able to heal for 23 points of health.
God damn, don't forget your +1 temporary hit point. You're welcome.
Almost, we're going to get back to you in just a second. Meanwhile, while this is going on, the rest of you guys, Francis, you're sitting on the bench.
Trying to wave down another priest, yeah.
Right, and Mac and Pebbles.
I'm in way less agony than I'm coming off on.
Well, of course,
I'm definitely...
You're a performance check. Mac and Pebbles, you guys, what are you doing at this point?
Alright, I want to go up to the big stained glass of the gods on there, right?
Yes.
Alright, and I want to start praying.
Alright, absolutely. Go ahead and just... I want you to tell me what you pray.
Yeah.
What you say to
Yes.
this deity.
Hey God, me again. I know I did some really bad things. I killed all those guards, then I killed the huntsman. I kidnapped all those people, strangled them out. At the time, I thought they deserved it. I know I was kind of a madman back in the day, about a week ago. But you know what? I think I've finally seen the light. Anything you could do to help me would be much appreciated, like the exploding stuff for, I'm cursed forever, it looks like. Just something to show me you're there.
Make a religion check.
Fuck yeah. Fuck.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. What's your plus? Do you have a plus?
No.
12. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Fucking crying.
Through your successful check, you get the impression that you should be praying to a different god. And that this one could not care less. But it's a thought that counts, and you heal 1 point of health.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm just kind of looking around. Can I do a perception check on this church?
Don't steal anything.
I cast message. Don't steal anything.
It's a 4.
Oh God, your judgment.
There is golden columns lining the left and right.
Column. She can't pick up a fucking column.
Doesn't matter. She thinks it's gold.
She'll try.
Scrape off a little bit.
And I should establish it's actually just painted yellow.
It's just straight wooden. Wow, gold.
So Pebbles, what do you do with that knowledge?
It is just gold.
It's gold.
Yeah, it's a lot of gold.
That's all that's in here, because there's the altar he's praying at. There's that hallway that goes back.
And then there are the 2 chambers at the bottom.
This is all gold to her. I mean,
it's all the archways and the columns supporting the building, and even some of the stones on the floor are all gold.
Oh.
In fact, the stained glass windows has some gold on it too. It's stained gold glass.
I get up and I walk into the prayer room.
Wait for me.
You said, is it like a confessional?
Yeah, kind of. But like, there's multiple people in here, and they're not confessing to anybody, but you hear them confessing their sins or things that people have accused them of saying.
I get very curious, and I just sit there and start eavesdropping.
All right.
Yeah.
Francis, you see Pebbles start walking in. You're like, oh, she's gonna blow this whole operation. And before you do, a very lovely lady comes up to you wearing the same robes as the guy before, but her hood is down, revealing very long auburn hair, and her little pointy elven ears sticking out of it. She looks at you and she sits next to you, putting her hand on your shoulder. What's going on?
You know what? I am not okay.
Tell me about it.
Just to drop the facade for a minute, we are not okay.
This is
This is like a coming to Jesus moment right now. I'm not even lying right now.
literally seeing death.
I've been lying up to this point, pretty much all of it. My leg is broken. I'm stuck with a bunch of people that are just stupid. And it's worse than being evil is being stupid.
That's
My
actually
leg is broken. I just need it fixed, to be honest with you. I found this. We got mugged on the outside. I'm still lying. Got mugged. I had to hide this in places I won't disclose to you just to make sure I could keep it because it was just, I thought it was something special, and then now I'm here and my leg is still broken.
Make a deception check for that last part with advantage.
Okay, with advantage, good. With lucky. Thank God. Deception, 14.
Okay, she believes you.
Only got
she,
one lucky die.
As you have the symbol in your hand, she kind of closes your fist and puts her other hand on it, and she goes, "That's very admirable. You took one for your faith, and that takes a lot of courage. And sometimes it really can feel like."
You know what? Weirder still, I just cut her off. I don't give a shit what she's saying.
That registers with her. You see her gentle expression kind of go to, "Oh, this guy's a dick."
I was killed, like actually killed, like 3 weeks ago. And then I met some weird deity who said I wasn't done yet, and he sent me back here. But I think I'd rather have been dead. Like, you know,
I kind of want to try again.
I kind of just want to just go back to that. It was pretty cool. My leg wasn't broken, for one. There were no idiots, because there was no one. It was pretty cool. And he sent me back here, and now I'm just here. What's your name?
My name is Kali.
Colleen?
Kali. K-A-L-I.
Like the dog.
She goes, "The what?"
A dog. It's a thing from my country. They're heavily revered.
Where are you from?
Not from here. Dogs are some of the things that we worship there, and one of the main ones is Kali.
Last name, Mom?
Yeah, some people just call her Lassie, and they call for her whenever they get trapped in wells, especially. Kali Lassie. She was one of our premier gods. What a coincidence, you know? She was my favorite god, and that's your name too.
She looks at the religious symbol in your hand, and she looks at the side. She goes, "I think you were meant to be here. If you've experienced death and you came to this place holding this symbol and meeting someone with my name, I think this was meant to be."
I agree with you. So what's y'all's policy on drinking?
I thought you'd never ask. She goes to get a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. And while that's going on, you look at Mac at the front on praying, and you're just like, "Don't fall asleep."
Oh shit.
Don't fall asleep.
Start throwing a rock. Whatever I can find, a book.
You throw Brim.
There's a 3 hit.
No, it doesn't.
It knocks over one of the candles, and now the whole church is on fire.
It wasn't a 1.
So, what happens is when you throw like a little pebble you find, it gets a crick out of Mac's neck and heals him for that one hit point that he got.
So he was praying, and then a rock hits him.
I'm going to leave it up to everyone to determine if that was just coincidence or the universe working its things out.
He does always seem to know what's going to happen next.
Unless, as you're kind of resting from your healing, all of the priestesses are now talking to you about, asking you how you're feeling and kind of trying to get a gauge on it. But then they start kind of really heavily leaning into their religious policies, and they start pulling out like memorabilia for you. It's going to take a minute to heal, so we do have groups that meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock. There's donuts provided. We really enjoy the camaraderie of it. We've got a couple who just joined in who's
it's fellowship. The word we're looking for is fellowship.
And what race are you disguised as now?
Generic human traveler.
Oh, right,
Cis male.
She goes, she's like, there are a lot of humans in the group too, so you would get along. They're all your age. You have an instrument, don't you?
Yeah.
So they see that and they go, you could join our choir, actually. You'd be really good at it. We need a flutist, actually.
I don't do flute solos.
Oh no, it's okay. You won't have to be a solo. But you'll be mixed in with other instruments, and the choir will be singing over you. So no pressure, and we're a judgment-free zone.
I feel like pressured and judged.
I'll take one of the pieces of memorabilia.
Sure.
I take the one that looks like it's been crafted the best.
Sure, for sure. They seem really happy.
How long do you think it'll take to fully heal?
I would say it'll heal, but it will still be tender and sore for a little while. So you might want to stay here for a few days just to ride it out. We'll come check on you, and we'll do our best to kind of.
I cast a message. Are you done yet?
probably be here in town for a day or two.
Well, we're gonna keep you here just to be safe. Don't worry. If there's anything you need, you can let us know. The eldest lady, she looks at the two sisters and she goes, "Go get him some water. I'm gonna go see if we have any rations that we can provide him." And they each kind of get up and
Fruit
walk
would
away.
be wonderful.
She looks at you, gives you like a warm, but sort of faux smile, and nods. And it's clear that to these people, their religion is more of a status than something they actually adhere to. As they walk off, you realize that you're actually not, because you're in basically a little side room. Like in this,
I'm not in the
hallway.
main room with it.
Right, yeah, you're in like you're to the left of where the altar is, and it leads down this hallway that branch off into several small little chambers. And you're not alone in here. There's actually to your left, there is laid out on a map. There is a very slender old orc wearing robes that resemble a shaman.
Oh no!
And
He liked us.
and
It's the same one. He was my best friend.
he looks over to you and he goes, "First time."
You've been here a few times?
It was my first time too. I'm just looking for an innocent bed here.
It's a little overwhelming.
It's a lot. I've been here for a week.
I had a few friends running around with me, but I'm not sure where they're.
You'll have to say goodbye. You'll have to say goodbye to them. I'm afraid this is where you'll be stuck here for a minute.
Nice to meet you. I'm Onless.
He reaches out. He goes, "Tasserel."
Oh my god!
You've been listening to Everlight Kingdom. Game mastered by JT Fondren. Music by Travis Savoy. Theme song by Adam Blotner. Special thanks to our amazing players. And a big thank you to our listeners for joining us on this adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to Everlight Kingdom and leave us a review. And check out AltaLoom.com for more RPG podcasts and stories.
AltaLoom.com. Adventures too big for the table.